Well, guys, we've reached that point, and I am on my last few days of summer break. Both my sisters and I, we go back to school next week. So for this video, I thought I'd get into a back to school vibe. So today I'll be covering some of the funniest teacher-student texts. For those of you who don't know, this will be text conversations between teachers and students, and some will involve one texting about the other. Because we all know that both teachers and students play an important role in the learning experience, so I thought I would cover that. So with that out of the way, let's begin. First one is to Dad. Hey Dad, come pick me up, I'm suspended. What did you do this time? Nothing. My teacher asked me a simple question and I gave a simple answer. Well, that doesn't sound like a good reason to give a punishment. What did she ask and what did you say? And you're grounded. She said I had 5 bottles in one hand and 6 bottles in the other. What do I have? I said a drinking problem. Oh my gosh, I could have used that as a joke. Well, technically you wouldn't be wrong. I mean, if you have that many bottles of alcohol, it would be a drinking problem. Wait a minute, she didn't even say whether it was of alcohol or any other beverage. And for the correct answer, 5 plus 6 is 11, so she'd have 11 bottles. Or the student could have been even funnier and said, big hands, because I don't think any hands I know could have held that many bottles. You're ungrounded for learning my smart-ass talent. Oh, we've got a wisecrack up in here. I want to be like this guy, being a dad and having a sense of humor. Madeline's parents. Hello, this is Miss Salerno. Just a reminder to please sign Madeline's signed penis session slip with her to school tomorrow. Thank you? Oh my god. Is the student that desperate to raise her grades? I'd call the police on this teacher. We have a pedophile here. I apologize. My iPhone autocorrected my sentence. I meant permission slip. Yikes. Technology. Sure, let's go with that. You know what? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She meant permission slip. It's obviously going like for a field trip or something. Wow. Yes, we grant permission for the field trip. Not that other thing. LOL. I guess the parents gave some time for them to give the right answer. I mean, let's hope so. Let's not hope that they were worried about that other thing. Jody says, hey, school was awesome today. A lot of laughs. Hey, what happened? Well, my mate was hitting her calculator on the edge of her desk because it wasn't working. If your calculator is seriously not working and you have to hit on the edge of your desk, get a new calculator. Mine works just fine other than the fact that it needs new batteries. So, then the teacher shouted at her, Holly, how would you like it if I banged you on the table? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that this kid made a joke about it. But just in case we have another pedophile here, what's going on? Actually, I don't think that would have been a pedophile, that would have been a rapist. But just in case, I think they meant like hitting her on the edge of the table. Like she was doing with her calculator. Bah-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. Okay, so obviously I see the two kids get the little joke. Hey, Mr. R, I already read Huck Finn over the summer. Do I have to read it again? For those of you who don't know, he's referencing the book The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, written by Mark Twain. Any book worth reading once is worth reading again? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, if you did enjoy it the first time, I guess that makes sense. Even Twilight? I said it had to be worth reading once. Oh! So this teacher clearly doesn't like the Twilight books. I mean, I never read the books or seen the movies, but I have heard that there are those that don't like them. And this teacher is obviously one of them. Hey, Mr. Smith, I was wondering if I could retake last week's test. No, you could. Hey! Language! I know I swear sometimes myself, but I've never used that word. Oh, I mean can't. Autocorrect. I'm so sorry. Mr. Smith, autocorrect uses the most frequently used word. Oh my god. This is what I was talking about in my previous video of the funniest autocorrect fails. So, when do you want to take that test? Oh, Mr. Smith is in trouble. What was he doing that led him to saying the C word? I'm guessing the student's gonna take full advantage of him. Zeke, you realize you are not supposed to text in class. I wasn't texting in class, ma'am. No one looks down at their crotch and smiles. I remember saying this once my junior year of high school in my English class. I don't quite remember how my teacher or my classmates responded though. But seriously, it does look like that way. When you're texting, you're looking down at your phone. When you're at your desk, no one can see your phone, so it does look like you're looking down at your pants. Zeke wrote back, "It's better that you think I was texting." Ew! Zeke, you nasty! So he was actually looking at his down there and smiling? I guess he might use that excuse of texting when he's asked about it. Hey, Mr. Jackson! That reminds me to a teacher I knew in high school called Mr. Jackson. I was a junior in high school and I was a teacher's assistant for his 8th grade math class for community service hours. I wonder what he's doing now. Hey, Mr. Jackson, I really need an A on the test and I'd do anything. Anything? Yes, I'll do anything. I don't want to know what Mr. Jackson means because it could lead to something seriously wrong. You mean even study? Oh, this student just got owned! So the teacher's message is that the student should spend more time studying if he wants to do better on the test. I must confess, I'm not exactly the best studier myself, but I still managed to get by somehow. Yeah, I'm not always the best role model to go by. Your teacher called me. What have you done? There was this test today and I wanted to sit in the back of the room, but the teacher wouldn't let me. She said, not in the back. So? I said, that's what she said! And she yelled, get out! And I said, she said that too! You're grounded for life, but that was good! LOL. I do not recommend using that's what she said jokes in the classroom. And this kid clearly seems to not mind being grounded because he clearly thought that joke was worth it. Dude, guess what? What? I got kicked out of math today. What'd you do? My teacher asked what came after 69. Mouthwash wasn't the answer. For those of you that don't get it, I'm not gonna explain it to you. But obviously in math, what comes after 69 is 70. Man, these kids are really thinking that these jokes are worth it. But kudos to them for having a sense of humor. I like that in people. Teacher. Okay, students, what does chicken give you? Students, eggs. Or you could also say chicken because you can eat a chicken. Good. Now what does the pig give you? Students, bacon. Or they could also say like pork, ham, all that good stuff. Teacher, nice. Now what is the students? Homework. Oh! Roasted! So the teachers are basically saying that the teachers are... I don't recommend it, but that was savage. I also think the answer that the teacher was looking for is milk. Cows give you milk. Or you could also say beef. I think either answer is acceptable. But like I said before, these kids are really enjoying telling all these savage jokes. And that's gonna do it all for today for the funniest teacher-student text. I've been wanting to get into the back to the school vibe, and I thought this would be the perfect video for that. And like I said before, both students and teachers play a vital role in the learning experience, which kind of includes what they say to each other as we see in this video. And I gotta say, the jokes in these are pretty savage. It's obvious to see how much the priorities of the teachers and the students differ. But that's gonna do it all for today. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I will see you all in the next video. And as the teacher says, class dismissed.